This is my new studio desk, the RAB Audio Pro Rap. Why did I switch from my old studio desk to this new one? Well, where do I begin? For the last 3 years, I've been using a desk I don't even know the name of. And that's because I got it on Craigslist for like $60, and yes, it was a great deal, but since I've been getting a lot more studio gear lately, my desk space started decreasing rapidly. And that's when I reached out to RAB Audio, a company that focuses on quality studio gear at a fraction of the price, and for my studio, their Pro Rack was the perfect fit. To me, your desk setup is the foundation of your workspace and affects your workflow and productivity output more than you might think. If everything feels cramped and all over the place, in my case, being creative becomes very difficult. After receiving my new Pro Rack 36 studio desk and putting it together, the design and layout ticked all the boxes for me to take my workflow to that next level. Starting off with the size. RAB Audio offer the Pro Rack in a 26-inch, 36-inch and 42-inch center diameter depending on your needs. For my studio space, I went with the 36-inch size. The center is designed for a console unit with rubber pads to rest on, which in my case works well for my 49-key Midi keyboard. Since the Midi is a lot smaller than a mixing console, the top part of the desk remains open for my laptop. This keeps my setup super portable, making it easy for me to connect all my gear when I'm working at my desk or disconnecting everything when I'm on the go. The cable management system incorporated into this desk also makes the portable setup look a lot neater than before. The back area contains a compartment strip for the cables to run through from one side of the desk to the other without being visible. This does not only make the setup look neater, but also makes connecting analog gear a lot easier. From the racks of the desk, the excess cables run through the footings, coming out neatly on the floor. This makes even your studio monitor cables and power supply connections seem nicely tucked away. Moving on to the next big reason I needed a new desk, rack space. I recently got an external preamp and compressor unit, and that combined with my audio interface and power conditioner meant my old 3-rack monitor stand was no longer enough. Luckily, with the RAB Audio Pro Rack, each side of the desk can hold up to 10 units of rack gear. This means more than enough space for any gear I would like to add to my future setup. Since I don't have much rack gear yet, I'm using rack panels to fill the empty gaps, and thus far I must say, things are looking good. Another reason I'm a big fan of this desk is the fact that my studio monitors fit right on it. With a set of ProJack's monitor isolators, my studio monitors have never sounded better. This space also allows me to connect my microphone boom arm for quick access to my already set up microphone. RAB Audio also sent me a pair of their SDM100 monitor stands, which I've already set up, just waiting to receive my new studio monitors. These stands, being height adjustable, will allow me to fit 2 sets of monitors in my setup, giving me a great reference option. Finally, the last thing the studio desk offers that's kind of old school but still so worth it is the pull-out keyboard tray. It's big enough for my Windows and Mac keyboard and mouse, and tucks away nicely when I'm not using it. I like this because it keeps the main surface of my desk all music gear related, with my Midi keyboard at my fingertips, easy access to all my hardware, and my front-facing power conditioner. This is just the best. I've set it up in such a way that I not only switch on my studio monitors without having to find their power switches on the back, but also to turn on my LED lights, Edison light, DBX compressor, screen monitor, laptop power, and finally my clock. I thought I'd end with that because I think it's kinda cool.